So my husband had passed away, and I thought I needed to make sure that I had done everything biblically correct. So I wanted to make sure that I had followed the Word of God to the T, and that there were no regrets, there were no hesitations, and that I could move forward in a really good way. I wanted to move forward as far as the Bible had to say, and I wanted to make sure that what I had done was okay. So Vic started with that if we abide in the Word, that we will be God's disciples and we will know the truth, and the truth will set us free. And I love that you have to abide in the Word. And somewhere along the way, through sickness and through the years, I had forgot that, hey, I need to be doing this every day. I need to be reading my Bible every day so that I can actually have that relationship that sometimes you lose when you're going through stuff. And so Vic just helped recenter me, refocus me into what was really the most important thing. So I received Christ when I was young. And I had that faith where I knew what the Bible said, but I didn't always apply it to my life. And so then when I was going through my struggle, when my husband got sick, and through the 4 years that he was really, really sick and he was struggling before he passed away, I clung to the Bible. So I dug into the Bible looking for what the Bible had to say about suffering and struggles. And Vic reminded me that since that had passed away, that God was going to do a new thing in me. And so I have clung to that over this past year, that God is doing something new in me, from Isaiah 43:19. And God is doing something new in me. And I don't think that I would have even realized that. Like, I might have just been sad and wallowing in my self-pity, because it wasn't necessarily grief, because I had grieved. So it was more self-pity. And I walked in one day and I told Vic, I said, Vic, I have lost everything. And he said, really? Really, Tori? Tell me what you've lost. And I started telling him all these things, and he said, but those are temporary things. Tell me, did you lose your salvation? And I'm like, no. He said, well, what about God? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, then you didn't lose everything. So he gave me a new perspective. Yeah, definitely a new perspective on what really matters.